Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. It's Lauren, back with a new What I Eat in a Day on the WW program video. Currently, I follow the WW Green Plan and I get 48 points a day. So I'm going to be sharing all of my meals, all of my snacks and drinks with you guys throughout the day, as well as my daily total at the end of the video. If you guys saw my day in the life video from last week, you know that my family has been getting over a cold, and I feel like that first cold of the fall or winter just like lingers. We have been feeling really great, back to our normal selves during the day, and then overnight, and when we wake up first thing in the morning, we still feel like a little bit like we're fighting off the end of the cold, like some congestion and stuff. So instead of coffee, I've actually really been into tea in the morning, which, hold up, right? You guys know I'm such a coffee lover, but I've really been loving herbal and green teas in the morning. So last week I tried the Starbucks Citrus Honey Mint, I think is what it's called on their menu, but it's like their medicine ball, and it's steamed lemonade with a peppermint tea and a peach tea and honey. So I kind of have made up my own version based on some teas I already had at home. I've been drinking this almost every morning, and it really helps just to like clear out anything that has lingered from the night, and I feel so refreshed and energized for the day. So I'm gonna share with you guys real quick the tea I'm having, and then we're gonna get started with breakfast. So to make this tea, I prepped some Crystal Light lemonade in a pitcher. I'm using 8 ounces of lemonade mixed with a little bit of water. I just heated this up in the microwave until it was steaming. Then I'm going in with a Tazo Wild Orange tea, as well as the Moroccan mint tea from Trader Joe's. I'm gonna let those 2 tea bags steep in the hot lemonade water mixture, and then just add in a couple teaspoons of honey. For breakfast, I went ahead and made up 3/4 of a cup of oatmeal. I made it with water, and then what I did was I took a 1/4 cup of 2% milk and I kind of floated it on top and mixed it in just to add some creaminess. I did use a tablespoon of this Swerve and brown sugar to sweeten it, and a little bit of cinnamon, and then that's 1 banana and 1/2 cup of blackberries on top. That's breakfast. You doing a puzzle this morning? Mm-hmm. Is it a unicorn puzzle?
Yeah.
So it's after breakfast. We're just sitting here. I'm still sipping on my tea. These Yeti mugs keep your tea or coffee so hot. I'm like barely able to sip it, but that's okay. I can just like slowly sip on it, and that'll help me all morning long. But we're just sitting here on the couch. Lila's doing a puzzle. We're chilling. That oatmeal was so good. According to the calendar, this week officially became fall, and for once, Georgia actually listened. We have our trees are starting to change colors, and our high is only gonna be 70 today, so it's finally cooling off here, which feels so nice. But I feel like I always have to wait for that shift in weather before I can start really enjoying things like oatmeal again. We were doing yote bowls over the summer a lot, which I've shared before, which is like you cook up oatmeal, but then you mix it with Greek yogurt and some of the sugar-free Jell-O pudding flavors like cheesecake. Those are so good, and it makes like a really creamy like oatmeal yogurt combo dish, and then you top it with like fruit or sprinkles or other fun things. So I'll link the video in the iCard above where I shared that recipe. But we were doing that during the summer because it was so cool and refreshing. But now, like, I'm ready for fall. Give me all the oatmeal, give me all the warm, cozy recipes. I shared like a crock pot meal the other day for the first time, so I have to think about what I'm doing for dinner yet tonight. So I should probably figure that out. I have a meal plan. I have things at home. I should really just cook something from my meal plan. We'll see. I might go rogue today. Let's see where the day brings us. You finished it. Good job. Hey guys, okay, so Lila and I have been playing for a while. It's snack time though. Okay, so it's right around 10:30. I am still trying to space it out and eat 5 to 6 times a day, whether that's meals or snacks, just to try and balance my points throughout the day instead of having a ton left over at the end of the night. So Lila asked for some animal crackers. These Benton's ones are from Aldi, and you get 9 animal crackers for 5 points. So this is a 5-point snack, and I'm still sipping on my tea, you guys. This Yeti, I'm not even kidding, my tea is still hot. Like, I've just been slowly sipping it for the last like 2 hours. So anyway, I'm gonna have a little tea and cookie tea time. Lila, is it tea time? Tea time.
Tea time.
Tea time. Oh, it's a beautiful day. So Lila and I are on a walk. Are we on a walk?
Mm-hmm.
Where are we heading?
To playground.
we're gonna go to the playground. We're so excited. We haven't been to our little neighborhood playground in a while because it doesn't have a shade cover over it like a lot of the bigger ones do in our area, and it's been so hot over the summer. The equipment's like too hot to play on by like 10 a.m. So it's just after 11. We're on our walk. We're going to go play at the park. I'm getting some steps in. I'm still trying to get between 8,000 and 10,000 steps a day. That's like my ongoing goal. But I'm still wearing my Fitbit daily and trying to get that in. So we're heading to the park, gonna go play. And then when we go home, we'll probably be ready for lunch and I'll share it with you guys then. It is lunchtime. I'm so excited for this. Who says leftovers? It can't be exciting, right? So in our last weekend vlog, I will tag it in the iCard in case you guys missed it. I made fried green tomatoes in my air fryer with some green tomatoes we got at our local farm. They turned out so good, but I had a few left over that we didn't eat that night and I just popped them in the fridge. I put these in a pan just to warm through on top of a bed of arugula. I have 2 fried eggs. They'll have a runny center and just some leftover sweet potatoes that were roasted that I had from the other night. I put 2 tablespoons of the reduced fat feta on top. This came out to be such a fun little like southern brunchy salad that I'm gonna have for lunch. It is a smaller lunch, but again, I'm trying to do more small meals throughout the day this month. It's just been working for me better to help spread my points out throughout the day. I'm less hungry and I feel like it has helped like up my metabolism a bit by like eating more throughout the day instead of just like small meals for breakfast and lunch and then a big meal at dinner and then trying to finish up late at night my points with like dessert and late night snacks and things like that. So I'm trying to balance them out in smaller doses of points throughout the day, and it's just something I'm trying this month. I love using runny eggs, like the yellow, as kind of like a sauce in dishes. So that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to break up the yellow onto the salad. Also, I'm like falling off my plate. I have a salad plate I'm using this on, so it's a much smaller plate, helps with my portions, and it looks like I'm eating a lot more than I am, even though this is like kind of a small little salad. I'm gonna try and get a little perfect bite here though, and I'll share it with you guys. So I got some fried green tomato, a sweet potato, some arugula, feta, and some of that dippy egg. Yes. That's so good. There's so many different flavors. It's like kind of sweet and tart from the green tomatoes, but there's like that savory quality of the runny egg, and then the feta is nice and salty on there. So it's a really good balance. It's really yummy. And I was able to make up my lunch using mostly leftovers that I had in my fridge, but still turn them into something new, which is what I like to do with my leftovers a lot. I don't like to just repeat the exact same meal over and over again throughout the week. That's why I don't do as much meal prep as I would like to. I like the idea of meal prep, but I'm just not someone, I like to mix it up. I like to change my mind throughout the week. So because I had some of those things as leftovers in the fridge though, I was able to make something a little bit new and still exciting and different. So I'm gonna go finish off my yummy Southern brunch salad, and I'll catch up with you guys later for my next meal. Layla, I promise guys, it's a lollipop. It's not like something random. Let me see. It used to be Mickey shaped. We had a package of them from our Disney trip and she's still slowly eating them. What flavor is that one? That was watermelon. I'm gonna do a little 0 sugar ginger ale, and I think I'm gonna find what kind of frozen fruit I have to kick it up a notch. I've been loving doing frozen fruit in 0 ginger ale all summer. Normally I do blueberries, but I think I'm out of blueberries, so let's see what I have. I got these organic dark sweet cherries. They're frozen from Costco. months ago, like on one of my very first Costco trips, and I just haven't used them for anything. So can you guys let me know in the comments below, give a girl some help, what kind of recipes would you use these in other than like I know like smoothies, a lot of people use them in, but do you guys have anything for like baking or anything else you've used them in the frozen version? I just don't know what to do with them. So anyway, I'm gonna pop a handful in here and do like a little cherry ginger ale. And I'll end up eating the cherries as like a little snack when it's melted too. Ooh, yum. I'm not getting as strong of like that fruit flavor in the ginger ale as I do when I normally use like the frozen wild blueberries, but it might just need to sit for a few more minutes. I love that it like kind of changes the color of the ginger ale. It's like this really pretty mauve-y, like pink almost. It's good. Time for a snack, I think, to go with it. So this is actually gonna be super low in point. I'm just making a little snack plate. I have carrot sticks and celery sticks that I have pre-cut up that were prepped for my weekly prep, along with a half of a kosher dill pickle. The Clausen ones are my absolute favorite. I've been loving the sour bite along on my snack plate. This is a Baby Bell cheese for 3 points, the original, and some turkey pepperoni. So these are the only two things with points. I think the turkey pepperoni, I don't even have that much of it. It's probably 1 point worth of turkey pepperoni and a 3-point cheese. So that's only 4 points. I'm gonna go ahead and mix up some organic PB Fit peanut butter powder. I'm just gonna mix this with water until I get a good like peanut butter dipping consistency for my carrots and celery. Yum. Hey guys, okay, sorry for the lighting. I swear one of these days I will figure out how to film in my kitchen when it's dark outside without the lovely glow of our rental house fluorescents. Anyway, Josh got home a little while ago from work. Hi, Josh. Hello. He called me when he was on his way home and we were talking about dinner plans, and honestly, now that I'm eating like 5 to 6 meals a day, I am not hungry at our typical like 5:30, 6 o'clock dinner time that we normally eat at as a family. So I was like, well, what do you want? I haven't started cooking anything yet. So much for that meal plan, right? Josh ran by and picked up McDonald's for he and Lila. So I was good. I did not ask him to pick me up anything. He offered, and even though I had 15 points left in my day, and I easily could have probably fit one of their like chicken sandwich meals or something like that into my day, I feel like because I've spaced my food out, I've eaten pretty fresh today. I was feeling really good. I'm still kind of getting over that cold. And like the last thing on my mind that I wanted was like greasy McDonald's food. I mean, trust me, I love me some McDonald's. It's a fun treat meal. There's definitely a time and a place, but tonight I just wasn't feeling it. So anyway, he ended up picking up McDonald's for he and Lila, and then I just hopped a shower while he put her in bed tonight, and now I'm finally starting to get hungry. It's like already 8:30, so I'm gonna eat something a little bit lighter and just kind of finish off my points for the day. So I think I'm gonna make a tuna fish sandwich, and it just sounds really good. I haven't had one in a really long time. All right, so I have some of the Kirkland's albacore solid white tuna. I get this at Costco. I'm just going in with the whole can to a bowl. I have some of these prepped carrot sticks and celery sticks left over from earlier in the week, so I'm just gonna pull out the celery to get it used up. I don't have very much of it. Honestly, I think I might throw in a couple carrots too. That might sound weird, but I think it just gives a little like sweet crunch and adds a little veg, so why not? Did you guys ever do sweet pickles in your tuna fish when you were growing up? We always did like the sweet gherkin pickles. I don't have any of those, and the sweet take is sounding good, but we do have some of this Heinz sweet relish We got this in like a picnic 3-pack at Costco at the beginning of the summer, and we rarely use relish, so thought it'd be a good something to kind of get some of it used up. Just going in with like a tablespoon of that. Now this is new. I have been trying this Duke's mayonnaise. I've heard such good things about the Duke's brand, and I found the light version. So I'm gonna go in with 2 tablespoons of light mayo. And then to add a bit more creaminess, but without adding too many extra points, I'm gonna go into the Fage non-fat plain Greek yogurt. So I'll do an equal part of this to the mayo. So 2 tablespoons of the light mayo and 2 tablespoons of the plain non-fat Greek yogurt. This is exactly what I do too when I'm making like a dressing for like tuna noodle salad or chicken salad. I like to balance out light mayonnaise along with a plain Greek yogurt. That way you still get that good mayonnaise taste in your creamy dressing, but you cut out a lot of the points and calories by swapping the Greek yogurt for some of it. And then of course, some salt and a little lemon pepper to season it up. There's what it looks like, and I'm just gonna give it a good mash. This might seem weird to you guys. You can add whatever veggies in here you wanted. You could do some red onion, or again, you could do some crunchy pickles. I'm using what I have and just looking for something that's gonna give a little crunch in the creamy tuna. I may add a little bit more Greek yogurt too. This is looking a little dry. Here you go, here is my dinner for tonight. It came out to being 6 points for the tuna salad, 6 points for the bread, because I did use the Sara Lee Artisano style bread, which is 3 points a slice. That was the only bread I had home right now, and I'm all out of my low carb wraps that I would typically use like for sandwiches and things, but that's okay. I had the points to use today, so it's a 12-point tuna fish sandwich, 3 points worth of salt and vinegar Poppables chips, and a little half cup of green grapes on the side for 0 points. And I'm still finishing off my last tumbler of water. I have had my goal of getting 100 ounces of water in, and this will push me over that for tonight. So yeah, there you go, guys. That's my dinner. It brings me to 48 out of 48 points on the WW Green Plan for today. I felt really good today. I feel like I've had a lot of energy, even though I'm getting over this cold. I really feel like eating well, choosing fresher choices, drinking lots of water, and drinking tea has really helped me to bounce back with my energy really fast. So anyway, I'm gonna go eat, and then it is pretty late though. I'm sure I won't eat anything else tonight, and I'm at my point. So I'm calling it a night. Thank you so much for joining me for today's What I Eat in a Day on the WW Green Plan. Hit the like button if you enjoyed today's What I Eat in a Day video and want to see more of this kind of content. Subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. And until next time, bye!
I always do. I never